Auto-sorting in Minecraft can be quite ambiguous. Redstone and logic that seems simple, yet conceal layers of intricate precision behind their facade. Today, we're going to turn complex into simple with today's automatic cycler auto-sorter system that will work in your Minecraft Bedrock 1.21 world. Grab a snack, kick it back, relax, subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Today's video is supported by Bisec Hosting. Use my link in the description and code Mends at checkout for 25% off your first Minecraft server. Alrighty, everybody, here's the build right behind me. If you need the materials for this build, it's going to be in the description below. Also, fair warning, if you skip something in this video, that is your fault, not mine. So don't comment saying it doesn't work. Let's go ahead and grab some items to show you basically what's gonna happen. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful, just like that. As soon as you toss the items in, they're gonna go up through the glass because the glass kind of acts as an elevator, and it will cycle all the way around in somewhat of a circle. What's nice about this is, let's say the hopper, doesn't collect everything because you have too many items or something gets stuck. Well, it'll just go around and around and around until the hopper takes it. Now you're probably wondering, what happens if I have an item that's not in the item sorter? Well, then it goes to a junk compiler system that I'll show you at the end of the video. With the configuration you see in this video, you can have up to 27 different items. However, there is no limit stopping you from expanding this farm even further. If you need the build's dimensions, like the size, it's going to be in the description. I'm going to be going fairly quick. Don't mess up. Make sure you pay attention. You don't want to end up like Joey over here, or Joey over there. Do not be a Joey. Go ahead and take your droppers, not your dispensers. Break 2 blocks right below you or anywhere in the ground and place them facing the sky, just like that. Place solid blocks and do the same thing on the left and do the same thing on the right. Go ahead and place a glass here and a glass there. Next, go ahead and break this left block and break the right block. Break the left block right here again and break the right block. You will have 1 solid dirt there. You're going to do it one more time. So 1 and 2. Now you should just have like a 2x2 area of dirt right below those droppers. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and break this dirt right here, and you're going to shift just like I'm doing and jump up, or just stand over it and place an observer there. Break these 2 dirt, by the way. And next, you need to come down here and you need to place 1 more observer going down. So you see this arrows facing up, just place another one going down. Easiest way to do that is to mine below and just do that. Since I'm in a super flat world, I do need to break the bedrock. Not a big deal if you're in a normal survival world though. You're gonna hear this clicking noise. If you don't want to hear it throughout the video in your world, go ahead and place a lever here and right click it. That will turn it off completely. You do not need to break the observers. Go ahead and break these 3 blocks right here just so we can access it later. 1, 2, and 3. Take a hopper going into that dropper right here and take a hopper going into that dropper right here. Go ahead and place a chest here and a chest here. All right, on the back side here, you want to go up by 12. We already placed 1, so go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So from the top to the bottom, that's 12 blocks. Same thing on the right side right here. On this side and this side, you're going to go up by 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 9, and 10. Do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 9, and 10. Go ahead and fill in this glass, matching the 10, just like that. And do the same thing over here. Go ahead and do another row right here, and then have it go all the way up to the top like this, down to the bottom like that. Next, we're going to do our ice. Make sure it's blue ice. In Minecraft, we have ice, packed ice, and blue ice. If it's not blue ice, you're going to have problems.
Just trust me on that.
If you wish to roll the dice, be my guest. You'll place your blue ice right here. That's 1, that's 2, and then that's 3, and then that's 4. Alright, do not place another glass right here.
Instead, just place a normal block, and then place 1 more normal block, just like this. So that's a total of 4, and this is what it looks like going all the way around. Go ahead and test this system real quick. We'll come back down here. We're going to flick this lever to turn it back on, and then we'll go ahead and place some items into the chest right here. And as you can see, it is indeed working. It's going all the way up to the top, and it's going right here. So everything is working perfectly. If your items are spewing out on the side or something isn't happening right, your glass is incorrect. For the sake of simplicity, I would recommend you place a trapdoor here and then place some ladders. That way you can get up and out of this machine at the bottom. And then for now, I'm going to keep that lever active. That way I don't hear that clicking noise throughout this whole tutorial because it's going to drive me insane. All right, we are now going to place our ice. This is very specific, okay? Right here on the left, we're going to go this way by 14. So since we already placed 1, we just have to place 13 in front. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. On this right side right here, we're going to go to the right by 5. Not counting this one. This one does not count. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if I were to measure from here to here, that would be 6 blue ice in total. And if you want to double check your work real quick, from this blue ice right here to this blue ice right here, that is a total of 9. And then that blue ice to that blue ice, that is 14. So you have 14, 9. All right, now all you have to do is just match it. So I don't know how you can mess that. All you can do is just bring it all the way over here, and you match it with that one, and boom. I'm sure somebody out there is gonna somehow mess that up though. I'm gonna laugh. Right, now we're gonna place our honey blocks. To do that, you're gonna just place a temporary block right there, place a honey block there, and place a honey block there. Take the temporary block, you got honey. You're gonna do the same thing on the right side. So just come all the way over here and place your temporary block and place honey and place honey. It is that simple, honey. And this is on the side that we started on, not that side. All right, we're gonna place 2 more honey blocks. We're gonna go this side. So here we are. We're gonna go over there, and you're going to place your temporary block there and place your honey, break in the temporary, and then come over here, place your block and place your honey, just like that. All right, on the left side right here, go ahead and fill this in with slabs, not solid blocks. So a solid block looks like that, right? And guess what a slab looks like? Well, it looks like a slab. It's half. It is not a full block. Just gonna fill that in all the way over there. Easy. Now, what do you think we're gonna do on the other side? Oh, we're gonna do the same thing. So just go all the way across. All right, so on the left and right, you got your slabs going across. Come to the back side over here, and you're gonna place a block there on that honey, and on the single honey over here, place a block, and then just connect this all the way across. And come to the front side right here, just stretch this all the way across like that, and do the same thing over here like that. So now everything is complete. Now the inner layer is very difficult. Like, it's really hard, because all you do is you just, you know, wrap it around and that is your inner layer. No magic, no weird stuff. All right, it is now time to place buttons. Unfortunately, this is going to hurt. All right, so if we are looking at the 2 glass right here, right? There's the glass and there's the glass. This is the right side of the glass. Go ahead and go up to the tippy top right there where that glass is. Then come over here right there. You see how it's all lined up? And then just go 1 block to the right. So, boom. All right, we're going to place another button, counting from this left corner right here. As you can see, we'll go up by 7. So that's 1, 5, 6, and 7. Next button after that is really easy, because you just go all the way over here, and then you just place it. And then on the right side right here, you're going to place a button, go 1 block from the corner, and place it right there. And for our final button, all you have to do is match that middle button right here, and just follow it across and place your button. All right, come to the front of your build now, and place your water bucket right here, and then it will flow all the way over there. You can then place another water bucket right there. On that honey block right there, place another water bucket. Do not place it here. It has to be on the honey. So right there. Now, do not place a water bucket on the honey over here. Instead, just place it on the wall that we placed. Just like that. All right. And then the last one right here on the right is where you'll place your water bucket. You're only placing them in the designated spots. If you did everything correctly, go ahead and throw an item right here, and you will see it will go all the way around in a 360 degree. All right, I would highly recommend you just get rid of your water right now, because if you don't, any mistake you make later on is going to destroy everything. And, you know, knowing you as a viewer, you probably will make a mistake. All right, believe it or not, we're almost done. So starting in the front, we're going to go all the way to the left right here, and we're going to place 2 temporary blocks right here. So 1 and 2, just like that. And then we're going to extend this all the way across just like that. And the reason we did that is because now we can come in here and we can go like that and crouch, and we can place hoppers into these blocks that we just placed going this way. And then if we come around right here and we break all those blocks, we now have all of the hoppers facing towards us. Now we need to do the same thing below, but the opposite. So the easiest way to do that is to place temporary blocks right here going all the way across, and then place hoppers going into those blocks just like that. All right, this is a hybrid item system. Basically, that means we're going to place a block there and a block there, and we're going to like repeat that going all the way across. If you're wondering why I'm using red and green, that is to simply make it easier on your eyes. And I would actually recommend you use 2 different blocks as well, because it just makes it easier to identify each space. Everything I'm doing on this side is going to be exactly the same over here. So if you want to knock both out at the same time, go ahead and do so. I will now refer to the red as sorter A, and we'll refer to the green as sorter B. Sorter A, go ahead and place a temporary block right there, and then a permanent block there, breaking the temporary, and down diagonal. Now place a block in front of it like that. Then below that one, place your temporary block, permanent block, breaking that one. That is how that looks. You can also go to minermends.com/sorter for a full picture. Now what we're going to do is just kind of wrap it around. So place a temporary block there, permanent block there, break that one, and then one more time, temporary, permanent, break that one. So that is kind of the design you get. Then do not forget, go to the back side right here and place a block there. All right, so looking at it this way, we're going to flip around just like this and take a comparator, and we're going to place it right there. Do not right click the comparator, leave it normal. We can take redstone dust, place it there, and then place it there. Then we just take a repeater right here and we face it this way. Take your repeater and place it into this block like that. Don't touch the repeater, don't put it on any ticks. We're then just going to come come to this side right here, and you're gonna place a redstone torch right there. So that is how sorter A looks. It's exactly the same for all these red blocks as you see. All right, sorter B, the green one. We have to do this one a little bit differently. Here's some education here. Because if we were to just, bring it all the way across and we did it exactly the same, they intertwine, and that is a problem when it comes to item sorter. So what we'll do instead, since that is one block lower, we'll just kind of do the opposite. So here we go. Place your temporary block, permanent on top, and then we'll bring this out by 3. 1, 2, 3. And shamefully, I must say it does. Yeah, we won't talk about it. Similar concept, but not quite. You're going to come down here, place a block, and then break that one. Since we already placed this, it's going to be a little bit easier. Place a block there, and then place a block there. And then this is coming down by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then just place it back up right there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, looking like an upside down Christmas tree. And fill this in and fill that in. And it's essentially opposite. So instead of a repeater right here, like we did over there, we'll just put redstone dust. And like I said, it's opposite. So instead of redstone dust over here, it's just a repeater going into that block. Next, place a redstone dust here, a redstone dust here, and then a redstone dust right there. And then facing this way, just like we did this one, we'll place a comparator there. But only for this one, it's a second comparator. So we have one there, and then we have one right there. And, just to make it easier, you could just honestly start doing that now if you want. And then for sorter B, it is exactly the same behind with the redstone torches. So a redstone torch right there. To make this even easier on yourself, you could just literally drag all of this out right here, just like that. And then we could just fill in all of that. We could just literally do that, do that, do that, do that. And then you could just literally go one by one like we did over here. So just make sure you do A, B, A, B, A, B. And then like I said, it's exactly the same on the other side. What we need to do is define which sorter has which item. The way we do that is really simple. We take an anvil and we name an item anything we want, but it has to be, a weird name. You can't just name it dirt. So we're gonna name it blocker 00. Then I will take that block and I will go to sorter A right here. Sorter A, as you can see, I already have sticks. You can use dirt, sticks, dead bush, doesn't matter. All right, and you're gonna spread them out like this. So 1, 1, 1, and then on that final row, you're gonna place 18. It has to be like this. And basically what happens for sorter A, as you can see, every time that item is going in, it's triggering the correct pulse, and it's just enough pulse to trigger it to go then back down. That is our first sorter for sorter A. This is going to sort diamonds. So for sorter B, which is the green one, it is going to be quite similar. So for this one, I am doing gold, and then 1, 1, 1, just like we did over there, but instead of 18, it's going to be 16. So all you have to remember is it's 16 for green and 18 over here for red. I think you get the point. You're just going to do this for all these item sorters. All right, storage time. On the left side right here, you're just going to place your chest just like that. Make sure it is long ways. You don't want to place it this way. That's a problem. Don't do that. Make sure it's like this, and then take a hopper going down, and then do a double chest, then do another double chest, and then right here at the bottom, leave it like that. And then under it at the bottom, you could just place 2. You can then just do this for all of them. So just bring this all the way out, matching the one above. And then, yeah, it's just super simple. You're just literally going to do exactly the same thing, just like that. The same thing. Nothing changes. You're doing that all the way up to the top. But yeah, guys, that's basically everything. Go ahead and replace your water, or if you never broke it in the first place, then you're fine. And you could just make sure that lever is flicked on and just throw those items that you want to sort in there just like that. Throw them all in there. It's then going to automatically go up to the top. And yeah, everything's just going to sort. This build, your junk compiler is going to be right here. And you just, on the right side right here, you just literally place it there. And then as you can see, all the junk items just like spew out there. So take with that what you will. Design it however you want. For the sake of simplicity, you could just literally do that if you'd like. Oh, and one more thing, if you want to have items in the back right here, nothing changes. All you're going to do is just do the same thing we did in the front right here, but with slabs. So just like that, as you can see, then you would just basically do the red, green, red, green, red, green, just like that. You can fit an additional 6 item sorters in the back. If this isn't enough storage for you, your other option is to stack it vertically, or what you could do is you could make this segment right here longer. So instead of having 2 runways right here, you could have 4, 6, 8, as much as your simulation distance can handle. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching.
I don't listen to the haters, man, I treat them like the enemy. Had a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty.